So let's start. If I go here, if I'll go to my Cloud SQL, I'll go to my Cloud SQL. Okay. So in order to create a database, so let me. So in your account, the Cloud SQL API will not be enabled. Okay, it will be in disable mode. You have to go there and you have to first enable that API, and then you need to click on the create instance. If you click on create instance, it will ask you to choose your databases, whether you want to create a MySQL database, PostgreSQL, or SQL Server. Okay, so for this demo, I'll go with MySQL. I'll give some instance ID. Let's say demo SQL. Password you can give. If you are giving, then you'll have to use the password whenever you want to access the SQL. I'll also put password. So my password is demo. Okay. If you don't want to give any password, you can also select no password. I'll choose it. I'll create it in a single zone in this US region. Okay. So you can also, if you are creating multiple zone, you can specify zone as well. Other configuration, if you select here, similarly to the BigQuery, so it's also asking you which type of machine you want to create. I will go for this one, port CPU 26 is the lowest one. Storage, I will not see here also it's asking you which type of storage you want to create. So everywhere you will see these two options. I will go with SSD, and here also I'll select only 10 GB. Automatic storage increases enable. Okay, that's fine. Encryption, it's also same, concept is same, either Google managed or customer managed. Connection, I'll go with public API. Backup, so it's also asking you if you want any backup, so that is also you can also enable that. Maintenance window also is asking you, so during this maintenance window you will not be able to use your databases. And let's create an instance. So all these options are there whenever you are creating a MySQL. Our SQL instance already can use. Okay. So create an instance.
Order of update means
Mm-hmm.
order of update means the last tab.
Which
Any
one?
you selected.
Which one?
Yeah,
While creating
while creating we have one option. Order of update.
add or update.
Yeah.
Okay, we'll go there. So it will take some time while to create instance. Okay, it will take almost 2-3 minutes to create an instance. So let's go with this demo. Let's discuss about this demo, and after that we'll create another instance. We'll see. Okay, go here. So it will take some time whenever you are creating the instance. take some time. So before that, let's go ahead and create our bucket. So what we'll do, so to load some data here, we'll use the GCS bucket. Okay, we'll load the data to here from the GCS bucket. So let's create a GCS bucket also. So this is the what you call uh, using the console you can create. Also you can create using the active cloud shell as well. So any of these options you can use to create a cloud SQL instance. So whenever you are using cloud shell, you need to use Cloud SQL instance that you need to use. Okay. Let's create a bucket. We create a demo bucket. Contribution. Let us find standard. Create. So the instance has been created already, and you can see all these configuration what are there in this instance. You can connect to this instance using this public IP address. This is the connection name, and you can see the configuration which we choose: 4 CPU, 26 GB, SSD is 10 GB, and to connect using Cloud Shell, you can open Cloud Shell from here as well. Okay, and this is the service account also which we need. I'll let you know. I'll tell you when we need this service account. So this service account is for this Cloud SQL. So whenever you want to do anything, if you want to use any cloud storage bucket or anything, you need to use this service account. Okay. So let's connect to this instance from our Cloud Shell. So this is G Cloud SQL.
Yeah, if I want to create this instance from the shell, uh, how to create and how to give within multi-region here in command line.
So multi-region, you can select a region / region. So there will be one command like / region. Okay. So here you can create, you can mention the region name, and if you don't mention, by default it will create multi-region in US. If you want to mention region name, this is the way you can mention. The command is same Cloud SQL instance. Okay, so this is the command name, and after that all those parameters you need to pass, like the in which database version, whether MySQL or any other database you need to you want to create, availability zone. Okay, and storage type, storage size. So all those things you need to mention here, but the command is this one, Cloud SQL instance. So here we are also using the same command to connect to that database. So my command is gcloud SQL connect, and the database name is, my database name is demo SQL one user, right? Let's authorize. It may ask for the password because we have given the password also. So it should ask for the password as well. See, any error, anything like you have not enabled this API. So all those error, uh, if any in case like you have not enabled any API, so all those information you will get here. Okay, so try to follow with that information because yours will be a completely new account. So you might get those error like this API is not enabled. Please enable. Type Y to enable. So this information you will get. Okay. Now it's asking connecting to database with SQL user. Enter password. So let me enter password which is demo. I'll try to connect. See, now it's connected. Now I am inside MySQL instance. Okay. Now I'll try to create a database. So the in SQL the command is create database. Let my database name is application DB. Okay. So let me create a database. So database has been created inside this. So if I do a command show databases, so you can see application DB database I created. Other four databases, so those are system generated databases, so those were already there earlier. Okay, so but this application DB I just now created. Okay, so this is how you can connect, you can create a database. And now let's create a table. Okay, so create table, the command is create table inside my application DB. uh, Table name is station. Let's say station. I'll use the station data here, and let's say my column name is station ID. It's a varchar name varchar 255 region ID varchar 10 city. So this database I have gotten from GitHub. So I am going to use these databases. So the file is the CSV file. So I know the structure of the databases. That's why I am creating these columns like this way. Okay. Okay. So the table has been also created on the same databases, right? Now what I'll do, I'll load the data into this table. Okay, I'll load the data from my GCS bucket. Okay, I'll load the data from my GCS bucket to this table. So what I'll do, I'll go here, I'll upload a file. I already have the file. This is the file station. Okay, I'll upload it. Okay, so this has been uploaded in the bucket. Okay, so what I'll do now, I'll come here. I have already created my instance. I'll close the shell. I'll come to my databases. So I'll see this is the DB where I want to import data, right? Where I'll import the data. If I come here, so this is inside these databases. I have a DB. I want to import data there. So if I go to here, import. So it's asking from which bucket you want to import. So it's asking import data from cloud storage. So I'll import it. I'll come here. So inside this bucket I have my station file. I'll select that, select. So it's asking the file format, whether it's in SQL format or it's in CSV format. So I'll go with CSV format because my file is CSV format. And it's also asking in which databases you are going to store, because in this instance we can create n number of databases. Right now for the demo I have created only one. Okay, so that's why it's showing only one. If I had created more than one, it would have been shown here more than one databases, all the list of the databases. So what I'll do, I'll select the database. Okay, and my table name. So my table name was, what was my table name? It was station, right? TIONS. So this was my table name inside this databases. I'll click on import. Let's see.
Just forget. How can I import from command line the same thing from GCS to MySQL?
So you can go to here. If you want, you can out command from GCS. So if you go here, so all the commands are there. It's not like it's not there. So whatever you can do using UI, you can also do that using command line as well. Okay. Only thing is that command line will take time to do it, because there are so many syntaxes, and you cannot remember this type of syntaxes, right? So if I go here, if you go here, so you can see this is the instance. Here you can store, export CSV, instance name, database name, query name, everything is here. Okay. You can export data. So as I said, like, if you want to learn it and don't remember all these things, no need to remember. So do you think I can remember all these things? Because I have been using so many programs, so many tools. Is it possible for me to remember what are the parameter I am passing, what is the command I am using? That's why the documentation is there. I know Cloud SQL command we use, but I don't remember all these things. It's not possible for me to remember all these things. So everything is there. You, if you come to Google Cloud document, it is what I did. I also didn't know, but I knew that it's available, but I didn't know the exact thing. I knew that it's the Google Cloud SQL syntax. For bucket, it's the GS util syntax. I knew only that. It's not possible to remember all these things, right? So I came here and I found the command. I know this is the command, we can use it. So if there is any restriction for you, like you need to use the Cloud SQL, do it with Cloud SQL. But if there is no restriction, no need to do it, because here it's UI, and everything is available here. You can see it, you can select it. Why to do it in Cloud SQL? Why to do it in Cloud Shell, right? So right now we have imported the data, right? And right now let me again connect, and I'll see whether I have imported or not. So the command was, this is the command, if you remember, this was the command to connect to that database, so to connect to instance. So let's connect to my SQL instance. So don't run after the G Cloud SQL. See, if there is any restriction in the project, because I have never seen, if a restriction, go for it. Just use the document, and you will get the command. But it's not possible. Like, you will have a restriction to use not use console. I have never seen such project. There is no such restriction. If you can also feel, after so many classes, you can feel, if you are just using cloud shell and if you don't have access to see the console, you will not be able to see whatever you have created, right? So cloud shell, from you can run the command, but whatever you have already created, or whatever are already there, you will not be able to see all those things, right? So it's I have never seen. I have worked in 2 3 projects. I'm not saying I have worked in many projects, but I have never seen those kind of restrictions. In not only here, I have also worked in Azure. So I have never seen in Azure also. We have so many command line tools which are available, like Storage Explorer and all those things, but I have never seen those kind of restriction. Okay, so let's select some data since we have uploaded. Let's select some data. Select star from DB. So this is the database name. Table name is station. Limit is 10. Right? Can you see? We have loaded the data already, and if I open that file, you can see this is the data we have loaded. Okay, so same thing we are seeing here, right?
Yeah.
Now let's exit from the cloud shell, from the MySQL. Okay, so now our job is, take come here. So this is done. We have the data. Now I'll extract the data to GCS. I'll extract the data to GCS. Then only I'll use the GCS to load data in my BigQuery. Okay, so let's do that. Okay, before extracting the data to GCS. So see, in GCS you will not be able to Cloud SQL cannot access GCS directly. Okay, so that option is not there, because this is the service account. This is the service account that is associated with this Cloud SQL instance. So first of all, we need to give a permission to that cloud service account. So you'll come here, you'll go to IAM, you'll go to IAM. I'll give storage, something storage admin, or some permission. So I'll come here, I'll add, and this we have already seen multiple times. So I'll add the principal. I'll select a role, go to cloud storage, go to cloud storage. Here it's cloud object admin. Select that, save it. Okay, so we have saved it. Now what I'll do, I'll again use this GSUT, the Cloud Shell, to export data from the Cloud Shell, from the Cloud SQL table to my GCS bucket. To my, this is my bucket. I go to storage bucket, storage, cloud storage. I go here. Okay. So let me create some folder. For that I don't want to store here. I can store here, no problem. uh, yeah, so I was telling I can store here, but since already one station file is already there, so I'll store it. I'll create a folder. Let's create a folder, and that folder name I'll give, let's say, MySQL export. MySQL export. So inside this folder I'll store my file. Okay. I'll go here, go to the configuration. So this is fine. Now I'll come here. I have the syntax already. I have mentioned somewhere. So this is the syntax in Cloud SQL you have to use. Okay, in order to load the file uh, to here. So there are multiple ways. Okay. Uh, First of all, like you can. So this is a sh file. If you see, this is a sh file. You can load this sh file directly. You can load the sh file directly to Cloud SQL, and then using the sh command, you can call this file. You can call this file. Okay. So let's do that. There are two queries. I'll remove one. I'll keep only this query, and I'll create a file. I'll create a file. So my bucket name, where I want to store, where I am going to load. Let's go to my bucket name. What is my bucket name? My bucket name is this one. Let's keep here. This is my bucket name. The command is this one, the Cloud SQL export CSV from this instance. This is the instance name. My instance name is demo SQL1. Demo SQL1. This is my instance name. I want to store my file inside this bucket. Inside this bucket, I have MySQL export, and I'll remove all those things. Here I want to store it. Database name is appsdb offload query. This is the query I want to use while storing it. So I'll not extract the complete data. I'll extract whatever can be fetched using this query. Let me save this file. Save as. Let me give the name as demo export. Demo export dot sh. Okay, because in Cloud Shell, if you are using shell command, so there you need to use this sh file. Okay, let's save it. So the file has been saved. Okay, let me upload this file. Upload this file to here, to the Cloud Shell. I'll check if the file is available. You can see, so file is not there. Let me upload it. Choose the file. This is the file. Upload it. It's uploaded, right? So now the command to run the file sh. Now let's do the ls. So you can see where is that file here. Demo export sh file is available. So I'll simply do sh control v, the file name. I'll run it. So it's showing not found, right? So there is some syntax error in the file. No file, no directory, no directory. Okay, so there might be some issue in the file. What I'll do,
We are not given extension, only station.
we are not giving.
We are not given extension. We loaded as a station.
Yeah, station only. This is MySQL import. Right? MySQL. What is the uh, MySQL export? Right? MySQL export. Let me change this bucket name. Might we show it this bucket name? Control case. Demo export. Let's save as demo export. Let us come here. I will load it again. Same issue. Something. Second line. Ah, fine. Okay. Okay. Instead of sh command, so let me use the directory, see whether it is working or not. So export CSV MySQL. This one. Use this one directly. Here it.
Yeah, do we
See,
need to give that service account here? Anything?
can you see it's working now? Exporting. It's working now. So that file name, I think we'll have to give within double quotes something. So that's why,
Bucket name?
yeah, the bucket name. So that's why it was not taking earlier. So it will take some time to load the data. You see here, if you come here, uh, inside this, if I do refresh, the loading is still going on. So once it is done, you can do a refresh. See what are the if the files is available or not.
Yeah, for the service account, you given a permission as the admin, right?
Yeah, yeah, I'll make.
Okay. For that service account, we need to add our mail ID or anything.
Mm-hmm.
For that service account, we need to add our mail ID or anything.
Service account, what you need to earn?
We are running from our local, right? GCS.
Yeah.
So we our account should be linked to the service account, right? Our Gmail account should be linked to the service
No,
account.
no, not if Gmail account. Gmail account is not needed. Cloud SQL account. So what I am giving, I so whenever you will create a Cloud SQL, service account will be created along with it. Okay.
Correct. Yeah.
You need to give permission in order to use the service account here when you are doing the extract. So here I have given storage
Admin.
admin permission. Okay. So this is what I
Yeah.
have.
My question is, in organization we have multiple people, right? So I
Yeah.
have to give for these people is admin, for these people is
Yeah, yeah,
so
yeah, yeah. You can give.
that restriction we have to give, right?
Yeah. Yeah.
So yeah. So here, how you distinguished the one? For me, it should be read. For you, it should be admin. So
Yeah, that
that
permission
that should.
you can give. So whenever you are so this service account I am able to access because I am the owner
Yeah,
of
yeah,
this
that's it.
account.
Yeah, yeah.
So otherwise you can give the permission.
Yeah, you are the owner. That's why you are accessing. But I
Yeah.
want to get the read access means
So you
we
can
need
you
to
can
create a,
give permission.
we
So
need
in
to create
process,
a new service account.
yeah. No, you don't need to create a new service account here. Uh, so you can create a service account. So basically you can create a one service account. Okay, so where you will give the access to that service account to a bucket to a cloud SQL. Okay, so, and that service account you can give either viewer access uh, or you can give any other access. Okay, so see the service account which I have created, if I go to my IAM, you can see the file has been here, file is here. So if I go to IAM, so I can see which service account I have created. So this is the service account I have created. Storage object admin. If I go here, if I go to my service account, so I can create a new service account and I can edit the access, right? I can manage the permission for that service account, and that service account I'll give the access to the cloud SQL and also to the cloud bucket. So whoever person has joined my project, they are going to use that service account. Okay, so that is how we do in a project. Got it?
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Yeah, that's why I'm asking. The new service ID you have to create, right? The
Yeah, new
existing
service.
service account ID you have already admin
Yeah,
access.
yeah,
So that's why I need only read access means we
yeah.
have we have
Create
some other three persons. So for the three-person you have to give read means we have to create one new service account ID.
yeah. So now if you'll come to bucket, okay, go to storage bucket. So here you can see inside this the file is available. And if I go here, so everything is available here. In the even the data is also available. It will download the data, but it's available.